As we reach the Nexus point, the edge of the rabbit hole, 2025 into 2026, and now that we have shed the snake skin of that 9 year, stepping into a fresh new start, fresh new beginnings, ideas, beliefs, thoughts, as we dip our toes into the pool of Aquarian age, Aquarian thought, creative ideas and expansion of the mental realm. Excuse me. It's time to figure out who are you. And we're going to involve the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck to find out who are you, where have you been, and where are you going. Now this is going to be a pick a pile reading, and yeah, so I will snap pictures at the end, and the picture, the title page will have a picture of our three options here. So drawing from past life oracle cards, Doreen Virtue. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Angel, spirits, and guides. Drawing 3 cards, one for each group. Woo. First one coming out already. What do we need to know, see, and hear for this pick a card reading? And final one, all right. So it's past life oracle deck relating us to where we've been. And as we can start with where we've come from, I'm also going to pick a charm for each one, and then we'll draw from each deck for each pick a card. Oh wow, we've got the all-seeing hand, the hand of the creator, with the blue sapphire here, throat chakra, authentic self-expression. We've also got the golden house for pile 2. So we've got that, the creator's hand, and the golden birdhouse for pile 2. Pile 1 was the hand. And we got the silver birdhouse for pile number 3. 333 on the timer. Let's grab a rune too, because why not? This is a little bit of a different reading for us. If you're new to this channel, I'm Anthony. If you're not, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I hope you find something valuable. Leave what does not resonate and take what does. Take only what resonates. Are we beautiful? Let's get into it. We'll set our piles to the side here, so we can step into piles 2 and 3 later. Next, pile 1 with the hand and the rune Fehu. Let me just make sure that's correct. We're learning the runes together. I'm sorry, and Suze. There's 2 Effy looking ones, and I mix them up. No, there's not. I'm just crazy. ansuz, communication, insight, truth, wisdom. So we were talking about creating from a place of authenticity with that sapphire gem here on the hand of creation. Awesome. So ansuz, and we have phobias. Interesting. So in a past life, we've dealt in this life, if you pick pile A here, pile 1, we've dealt with a lot of phobias, a lot of difficulties, perhaps some autism here, fear around speaking our authentic expression, phobia around being authentic, especially with ansuz here and that idea of communication, insight. Perhaps we even had developed a phobia or have dealt with overcoming the phobia of using our insight, trusting our communication, trusting our wisdom. Phobias, interesting. Phobias ansuz, and we've got the hand of creation there. Right. So from the conscious spirit deck, what do we need to know, see, and hear about this reading here? Just gonna grab a couple of cards. Cards literally like flying in the air there during the shuffle. That was suspended and magical. What else do we need to know, see, and hear? Healer. All right. You guys are healers. Yeah, you're learning to heal and, stepping into this space of helping others to heal from phobic responses, phobias around communication, because you are loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. A conduit for healing with the copper, a softness with the feathers, and this emerald green, along with Lemurian quartz, representing healing, crystalline healing. We've got the wisdom of the bear, also related to Lemurian quartz, that nurturing mother energy, the healer, the nurturing mother, the divine mother. Native American may be significant here in the number 8. So yeah, we've been going through getting our power back, discovering where our power lies. Earth Angel. And you're discovering that you might as well just be an Earth Angel. Light workers, star seeds, way showers. I know it sounds a little nuts from time to time and maybe a little hard to digest, but there's a good chance you're a Earth Angel, an angel that came here to, while we may have forgotten our original origins, you might say, you have come to be a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her, being a healer of the Earth. And perhaps we have a phobia about standing up for Mother Earth at this time because we've stood up before. And, there can be a lot of underground work here, working through meditation and deep connection through astral travel. Yeah, the crystal ascension. You're here to help bring in this crystal ascension. And so we're kind of moving into who you are now as a healer, stepping into your healing Earth Angel abilities. I'm attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the Crystal Kingdom. Affirm. Gorgeous. Beautiful energy. What do we have from the unicorns? Try to limit the number of cards we got going on here. What do we need to know, see, and hear from the unicorns? Let's just get 2 cards. access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, and accept who you truly are. So you've been in this process of exploring who you truly are, and you're being asked to open up to alchemizing, anchoring in masculine and feminine energies, bringing in balance and harmony, and tapping into the cycles of life and death, cycles of the sun, here with the dragonfly holding the solar disk. We got the blue rose, violin, cello, or fiddle may be significant recently. Yeah, and then number 10, which is also the number 1. We're moving into a number 1 or number 10 year. Mahatma energy. Build your light body and accelerate your ascension. Yeah, so we're in a place right now of building our light body. This doesn't mean we're going to just like waba shebang, you know, like step right into this like luminous light body being. It's a process, and you know, it's unlocking the DNA and filling the Holy Grail, the heart center, the heart portal, this Mahatma energy, this beam, this transmission. Also getting like, you know, beam me up, Scotty. Being beamed up at this time, the ascension energies that gear up into, in order to push us into a higher place, moving into the new year. Whether we accept that challenge or not is up to us. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Number 29, we may be 29, 37, 34. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Who are you, and who are you becoming in this new year? Who are we looking to become? Just 3 cards here from the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. The Queen of Flowers. Queen of Flowers. Air. Things that bloom in the air, that need air surges to survive. You're a breath of fresh air. You're stepping into, yes, revitalizing the rose like on Beauty and Beast. Stepping into true love, loving yourself. Remembering that even the most beautiful of roses sometimes have prickly thorns. And even, you know, can be a little, you know, Sagittarius energy here, a little forward, a little prickly. But allow yourself to access the gifts. It comes with the protection of, yeah, that rose energy, the rose, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, the rose order. Power off. 9 of Cups. Yeah, in a space of, you've come to experience a lot of things that you chose to experience in this life. I'm hearing soul mission complete. And in a stage of your ascension, of learning from our experiences, how they stacked up, how they connected, what belonged to what, kind of sorting through our experiences here. 1444, to find the foundations to build on, to identify the foundations to build on here in Capricorn season, so we can very conservatively, perhaps though even daringly, put out into the universe what it is we want to receive. Twin flame, Gemini energy, and the Two of Cups. Stepping into divine union, possibly here in 2026. So happy new year here to anyone who chose pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have Hagalaz. Where are you? Hagalaz, hailstorm, loss, destruction, change. Oh, we have the golden. Has our home been destroyed? Perhaps our home was destroyed in the past. Asia. So we had past life in Asia. And in this lifetime, we're healing some happenings. Ooh, I'm hearing like even imprisonment, perhaps slavery, prisoners of war, that sort of thing, casualties of war. Hagalaz, yeah, there was some destruction that happened in your life. Hailstorm, loss, change. And referencing to this past year, we've been ripping down the old siding. Perhaps we've been remodeling so that we can, bring some prestige to our home. H is also H, home. Hagalaz. Yeah. Tower. We see this tower sitting behind this Buddha, sunlightened figure. Towers coming down to reveal your true nature. Interesting, Asia. So this resonates, doesn't resonate, maybe we want to move on to a different pile. Again, this is for pile number 2 with Asia and Hagalaz. Pile number 3, we have Gabo, and realizing I should have done this in the beginning, lessons and blessings. So move on to pile number 3, if that resonates more. Or back to pile number 1, which was phobias and Sue's, as well as the hand of creation. Sacred space. We're finding sacred space, rediscovering the sacred space within, that flow of abundance, flow of natural receptivity, choosing, you're in a place now of choosing peace, security, and contentment, and been learning to find that in nature, in the beauty of nature, and it's helping to heal the loss, the destruction we've experienced in this past year, this past 10 years, the past 150, 175 years to 1200 years. I know that I am part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. I guess, even all those points could have been places in our timeline where we experienced loss and destruction. Crown chakra, 26. In a place of opening up to divine wisdom, your higher knowing. I know that I am part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So we've been opening up to this knowing in natural spaces, it looks like. And assessing the damage, of the towers we went through. And you've been going through this transformation, the inner revolution, that soulful revolution inside the cave of the mind, the desert of the mind, even. Sometimes it can be a little wet. We got a lot of old emotional thoughts. But the owl's been watching. Your higher self has been keeping track and cataloging the wisdom. I journey within to meet my higher self and find true happiness. in that crystal kingdom. Working with the spiritual chakras and the emotional chakras, the heart, healing the heart. Searching for, digging for, revealing this year where the heart truly lies. All right, from the unicorns, there are 2 flying out already. What do we need to know, see, and hear is the cosmic ruby unicorn. Awesome, we got the cosmic ruby, groundingness, stepping in place of grounding. It's time to be a peace ambassador, to practice cosmic mastery. And the number 32. So this group number 2 here is stepping into a place of cosmic mastery, giving me a sense that we were working in temples in the past life and we've come to, you know, wrap up finished business. And that frequency you carry, whether we stepped into it this life or not, that we've held in many lifetimes, you've held the frequency of a ambassador of peace, of an ascended master. You may very well resonate as being an ascended master in the spiritual realms, beyond space and time, because you spread hope and joy to the world, the cosmic diamond. And this is that multifaceted, multidimensional connection to the universe, rediscovering the true place in the world. Golden Atlantis, Golden Lemuria energies have been really speaking up at this time, perhaps being called the Hawaii or Asia or Polynesia. Spread hope and joy. It's time to illuminate the world with your gifts, with what you've discovered about yourself, about in those sacred spaces, sharing sacred spaces with others. The Knight of Teacups from the Alice in Wonderland deck. Who are you? In this Knight of Teacups, a bringer of the heart, one that spreads hope and joy, playfulness, goofiness, just like this grinning flamingo umbrella, flamingo umbrella, the King of Spears. Yeah, pouring into your own cup, following, not being afraid to show your skills, stepping into a place of meeting your highest self, of trusting your gifts. Had access to your gifts in the original reading, so it may interest you to, if you're being called, to check out reading number 1. King of Spears. Spears and the mind. Flowers are the, passion. Queen of Flowers in this deck is totally the flowers are the wands. It's kind of a strange deck in that way. But it doesn't show me what I'm looking for. Yeah, Spears is wands. Oh, I had it right. And flowers are swords. Eight of Flowers. Eight of Swords. So we've dealt with some negativity. Some negative mindsets, some imprints from the old past traumas, 25-25. Perhaps we've been overcoming some difficulties of the mind, some storms. And yeah, I'm hearing you learning to find peace in the storm, be the sacred space. And if we're not, we're being called to open up to transforming our knowledge of our past and present receivings and turn it into wisdom. All right, pile number 3, Gabo, and lessons and blessings. Lessons and blessings and clock watch. Perhaps we were in charge, timekeeper, slave driver. Blessings and lessons. Time traveler. You may very well be a time traveler here. Interesting. Pocket watch. Be of significance. Yeah, your soul who is very eager to learn blessings because you knew that inside those blessings were gifts. What comes with the blessings are gifts. With Gabo, gift, love, generosity, marriage, partnership. We had the 2 of Cups, divine union in the first reading. It might interest you. If it resonates, check out the first pick your card reading. First card was phobias, second card is Asia, and the third card is lessons and blessings. What do we need to know, see, and hear from the Conscious Spirit deck? What do we need to know, see, and hear? Sun goddess. Interesting. Sekhmet, Egyptian timelines. In order to bring love and joy, to bring gifts of love and generosity into people's life. People see you as a gift. You're a gift to many people in your past life. Sun goddess may have belonged to religions or traditions that worship the sun. You're Egyptian, the pyramids. Ra, the loved one. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Perhaps we've been called to pay attention to the sun in this lifetime, to give more reverence. We've remembered our reverence and opening up to the solar energy, solar frequency, higher wisdom, Christ consciousness. The goddess that can receive the feminine qualities of receiving solar frequencies and being able to anchor, you're one that's able to anchor this in. Remembering in this lifetime, as we may have been challenged with staying grounded. Being grounded may have been very important in this lifetime thus far. And I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. Reminding you of all is provided for, all is well. This ruby red light, butterfly hugs here, remembering to give ourselves the cherish ourselves, to give ourselves the praise, and the gift of love every time. You know, the gift that you came to give others is also the gift you give to give yourself. Yeah. It's time to invite Archangel Gabriel to help you to bring hope and intuition into your life and into others, being that Ace of Cups, one that pours into others. Underneath, yeah, the King of Spears, that takes action from a place of intuition, that takes action with hope and clear eyes. You've been preparing to see the world from clear eyes, to step into this 1 year in a place of curiosity, hope, and following your intuition. Unicorn. Magic of unicorns. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Got Ascension Lift. Fun. Your ascension is accelerating. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. 39. Maybe a significance, birthday, age. Be ready for opportunities. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Yeah, getting a lift from spirit here. When you choose you, I'm hearing when you choose you, you know, spirit comes along like that. Say you've been walking along the road for hours, this road of the spiritual road, and, you know, spirit's getting ready to give you a lift to that new life, to that pool of Christ's light. Oh, getting like hot springs, warm water, West Coast, sunset, oceans. We got the full moon, something happening significantly with the full moon here for group 3. Blessings and blessings coming in from both this last year and past life, as we've been healing past lives around lessons that we came into. Yeah, so this group's about closing out life lessons and soul lessons. And stepping into this year, you're really going to learn to open your heart and to spread unconditional love, to be that Ace of Cups. Yeah, kind of this Mahatma energy that we also had in pile 1, pool of Christ light. And number 28, making number 1, yeah, is this invitation we have here in, you know, for those that have done the work. I'm not excluding anyone, but just the invitation is, let's say, extra open for those that have 3322 aligned with themselves. Final cards out for this pile number 3. Pick a pile. What do we need to know, see, and hear? I'm going to do my best to figure out how to do timestamps, as I don't quite know how to do that. So bear with me as I'm trying out this format. I believe this is the second pick a card reading I may have ever done. All hedgehogs on the table, all chips on the table here. 4 of Pentacles. So, yeah, we're feeling kind of conservative, having felt a bit stuck around some lessons. And so you're being guided to open your heart to Christ's love, to unconditional love, and letting go of this needing to sleep with our eyes open. Sometimes maybe we've been sleeping, having periods where we feel like we need to watch our back, and then settling into periods where we feel comfortable and safe. It's that fight or flight or freeze. It's breaking the cycles of fight or flight or freeze and stepping into a new reality. The 1 of hedgehogs, the Ace of hedgehogs or pentacles. And I love that he's purple, surrounded by this golden light. He's in this pool of Christ light. This is you, and you're bathed in a new opportunity, This is exactly why I love this period coming, and came to love the period between of New Year's, of shifting from one calendar year into the next. It's this opportunity, this in vitro, in utero, potential to step into our highest fulfillment, to be our brightest seed, this purple spiritual purpose as well. Great potential for spiritual purpose here. And the Page of Flowers. Wow. Yeah, new ideas, a bringer of new ideas, collaborating with others here on purpose. The magenta, the causal chakra, perhaps starting a singing group, 3555. Aligning with changes and embracing change that needs to happen within so that we can bring change to the world. And bringing color back to your life and the world with new ideas, grounding in these new ideas and bringing it to the light with the root chakra and the sun goddess. Pile number 3, lessons and blessings. Pile number 2, Asia and Hagalaz. Pile number 1, phobias and ansuz. Hope this found you on a delightful altitude today. If not, perhaps brought us some insight and a little bit of clarity on where you'd like to move heading forward. If you'd like to work with me personally, you can send me an email. We can work out some time, as my schedule is limited. I would love to accommodate a personal session, personal reading, private meditation, or recorded personal meditation / and or affirmations to assist you in your ascension, integration, spiritual revolution process. Your essence brings presence to these readings, and your presence brings the essence needed to unfold these messages. I love you. Take care, and namaste. Ciao.